Total Pro Sports presents the 10 worst nicknames in sports. Some nicknames in sports are iconic. Wayne Gretzky was the Great One. Babe Ruth was the Great Bambino. Kobe Bryant was the Black Mamba. And Joe Montana was none other than Joe Cool. However, some names in sports never have or never will make sense, be awesome, or stick out. Here are the absolute 10 worst nicknames in the history of sports. Number 10, Glenn Big Baby Davis. Davis earned the nickname when he was 9 years old, apparently from his coach telling him to stop crying, before calling him a big baby. How clever, considering Davis was large for his size at the time. The 6'9", 289-pound NBA player lived up to his name when Kevin Garnett yelled at him during a team huddle when they were both members of the Boston Celtics. The problem with this nickname is that it's too original and not fair. Let's be honest, should a guy who reached the pros have an insulting nickname his whole career? We didn't think so. Cut the NBA champion a break, seriously. Number 9, Randy Big Unit Johnson. A 10-time All-Star and 2001 World Series champion deserves plenty of nicknames. Johnson threw heat as an MLB pitcher, often throwing a fastball that could easily exceed 100 miles per hour. We loved Johnson, but this nickname is entirely not appropriate today. We'd rather not go into major details, but there's something that's just wrong with this. We'll try a better nickname. Heatman, the Ranjo, RJ51, or Ran Solo. Seriously, almost anything else could have been better. Plus, Big Unit really isn't that creative. Number 8, SIDNEY, Sid the Kid, Crosby. This was a great nickname for Crosby when he was drafted as a 17-year-old and scored 102 points in his first NHL season when he was only 18. Sid the Kid would win a Stanley Cup at age 21 and score the game-winning goal for Team Canada in the 2010 Winter Olympics at age 22. So you get the point? Crosby absolutely dominated the NHL when he was, well, a boy. Think about it. He accomplished more than most pro athletes in their lives before even being of drinking age in the U.S. But the problem? Crosby stopped being a kid once he turned 23 in the summer of 2010. Now that he's been in the NHL for over a decade, Sid the Kid will no longer apply, especially if he plays into his 40s. Number 7, Harold Baby Jordan Minor. Rule number 1, when you're the best all-time in your sport, and Michael Jordan's case, basketball, no one should ever have a nickname that mimics your actual name. Harold Miner, the 12th overall pick by the Miami Heat in 1992, was nicknamed Baby Jordan in high school for his high-flying style of play and ridiculously awesome slam dunks. Maybe he was the best in his high school league, but not the best pro baller of his time like MJ was. Miner was out of the league by 1996, only averaging 9 points a game. Did he really deserve the Baby Jordan label? You could even make a case that Kobe Bryant and LeBron James never deserved it either. Number 6, LeBron the King James. There are different stories about how King James got his nickname. Interpret it all you want, but there's absolutely no denying that the nickname is ridiculous. LeBron has always had an ego, and even referring to yourself as the King and making his Twitter handle @King James has become the king of annoying nicknames. Has the King gotten irritating to you yet? Exactly. Why couldn't LBJ have simply stuck the whole way? Number 5, Mark Sanchez. The 5th overall pick of the 2009 NFL Draft may have earned this nickname when he took the New York Jets to the AFC Championship in each of his first 2 seasons, even if his stats weren't all that great. The nickname makes no sense, considering Sanchez was often a failure in New York. Who could forget that butt fumble? Sanchez never gained consistency and was the Jets' backup quarterback to Geno Smith in the 2013 season. He saw limited action in 2014 and 15, but never became a star. At the conclusion of the 2015 season, his career stats were just 86 touchdowns and a ridiculous 84 interceptions. Not exactly the nickname for Sanchez being your franchise player. Number 4, Dwayne "Wow" Wade. When Chris Bosh, LeBron James, and Dwayne Wade took their talents to South Beach to unite the Miami Heat powerhouse in the summer of 2010, many people automatically hated them. But then after LeBron's brutal nickname, Wade started going by WOW, an abbreviation for World of Wade. The nickname is just cocky, and in all honesty, it was the talents of LeBron that made Wade's Heat the team that won the NBA championship in both 2012 and 2013. Wow, what a horrible nickname. Number 3, Shaun the Flying Tomato White. Shaun White is a once-in-a-lifetime talent in the world of snowboarding. The man has more gold than Fort Knox, winning gold medals in the 2006 and 2010 Winter Olympics. How about some respect for him? How creative that his nickname is the Flying Tomato because of his long red hair. Really, he's one of the greatest athletes in the world and we're going to call him the Flying Tomato? Who wants to be remembered as a fruit? This is just borderline ridiculous. Maybe the white tomato would work, or not. Number 2, Dallas Cowboys, America's team. The nickname has stuck with the Cowboys since 1978, and it's none other than an insult to the other 31 NFL teams, especially the franchises that have had more success. The Pittsburgh Steelers and their 6 Super Bowls. The Green Bay Packers and their most NFL championships? Nope. The Cowboys are America's team, apparently. It's kind of odd when you consider they're arguably the most hated franchise in America. Yeah, this nickname doesn't make sense. Maybe Dallas was America's team when they were the undisputed best team in the NFL. That was over 2 decades ago. And number 1, Lester the Molester Hayes. The longtime superstar NFL cornerback won 2 championships with the Oakland Raiders franchise, but he just may be best remembered for this disgusting nickname he got. He apparently earned the nickname for the way he would bump and run with the wide receivers he was covering. Hayes referred to himself as the only true Jedi in the league. That would have worked way better. Okay, did we really need to explain why this nickname sucked? What athletes do you think deserve better nicknames? Tell us in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, please click like. If you didn't subscribe, now's a good time to do so. We upload 7 videos a week. As always, we thank you so much for watching.